Hey everybody, we are leaving the caravan behind. We are going on a different kind of adventure. Riley, we're out of here, we're leaving New Zealand.
Yes!
Welcome to Rarotonga, the largest island in the Cook Islands, a tropical paradise in the South Pacific. And for me, Mike, welcome to my 40s. It's been our goal for 5 years that when I turned 40, our family, the Leopards, would celebrate this milestone here in paradise. Leaving behind our home, which is our caravan, for 2 weeks to escape the New Zealand winter and embrace island life, island culture, tropical waters and fish and mud and coconut trees, and we can't wait to share these new and exciting adventures with you. But if you're new here, we do live in a caravan and explore the beauty that is New Zealand. We love the wild and natural beauty of this world. And I'm Mike, this is Soph and Jade, Riley and Toby. And we're just ordinary people sharing our adventures online. So come along for something different and let's go back to the start because we've got a plane to catch.
Alright everybody, we are getting ready for our trip to Rarotonga. We're leaving tomorrow. Me and Toby have just been to the supermarket. We're going to take a whole lot of our groceries with us, mostly snack food and a few like lunch items and breakfast stuff because it's going to save us a bit of money when we're over there. Most of the food from Rarotonga comes from New Zealand, so it's not hard to import it. You just can't take fresh fruit or vegetables. And any meat has to be packaged. You know, like packaged. But this is a good way to save a lot of money when you're over there because we can't afford to eat out for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So this is going to be pretty good.
With the food loaded into 2 borrowed suitcases, one final sleep, and we woke to a -1 frost. It was definitely time to get out of the cold.
Definitely a weird feeling leaving a caravan here, leaving winter and about to arrive back into summer.
Seriously, it is looking pretty miserable out there. I feel like this was definitely a good day to be on our way to the airport.
Now all I can say is just wow, wow, wow. Now all I can say is just wow. Now all I can say is just wow.
We did have to bring our caravan toilet cassettes with us to empty. Welcome to the glamour of van life. But the excitement was definitely feeling very, very high. So much excitement that the borrowed bags, they needed to be wheeled, not put on a trolley. After baggage drop and going through or out of immigration, we were free to roam the airport and kill a bit of time.
Last time we were here was when we were going to Camp America back in 2022 and every single one of these shops was shut. They're all closed.
Don't frown, promise I'ma make my rounds. They in their heads, you in the clouds. Promise you won't come down. They too afraid what goes around.
Time to go to the gate.
Alright, let's go board our flight.
You give them something that they'll never forget. Wow, you spin me round. I can't imagine life without. Was feeling lost, but now I'm found. Got me like wow. I can't believe I ever found. I can't believe I ever found. Now all I can say is just wow, wow, wow. Now all I can say is just wow, wow.
It costs extra to get a meal on this 4-hour flight. Disappointed that there was only 1 meal option left out of the 3, so vegetarian curry for me, which was delicious, but before we knew it we had touched down in the tropics and the plane knew it too. That hot humid air outside making the air conditioning steam.
Let me enjoy the last of the cold air. It's gonna be hot.
So off the plane into the thick humid air, which is always a shock. Then into immigration, which always has live music. And then our shuttle to our rent Raro house where we'd spend the next 14 nights.
Sweet, well we have arrived. This is just so much room compared to the caravan, isn't it? We've got all this space and this place is, it just feels huge. Got lots of bedding, stuff here, towels. All the windows open, there's only ceiling fans in here, and there's no air conditioning. But bathroom.
Mum, we saw a gecko.
Did you? First gecko?
What room do you want, Dad? Probably this one. This one's bigger.
Time to get all that food we brought into fridges and freezers, and we're so glad that we did because some things were really expensive.
But anyway, everyone, we will we'll charge this GoPro, ready for some adventures tomorrow. We'll catch you later.
We woke up so early because we wanted to explore, especially the lagoon. We wanted to see a turtle and the colourful fish. It wasn't even a very nice morning for it, but we didn't care, so off we went for a swim in the windy lagoon to see what we could see in there.
Pack the bags and hitch a ride. Feel the wind begin to rise. I don't mind, it's home to me. Never mind, it's home to me. Got the signal for the flight. Found a place to spend the night. I don't mind, it's home to me. By your side, it's home to me.
The kids did so well snorkeling for their first time, and what an amazing variety of sea life to see. What I love about this lagoon is it's protected by the outer reef, meaning there's no sharks in here. And I guess now's a good time to show you where we actually are. We're at the Fruits of Rarotonga, and our house was right opposite here, and we paid $190 a night, which is so much cheaper than staying at a resort.
Catch a Rarotongan bus into town and get some supplies.
Catching the bus around Raro is an activity of itself. The island's only 32 kilometres to go around the whole thing. There's one clockwise bus and one anti-clockwise bus. And unless it's early, these buses never run on time. But we walked like 100 metres to the closest stop. We made some friends with the local dogs, of which there is so many. They seem to come for walks with you and follow you around. They were all super friendly, just looking for someone to give them a pat. But we needed a few supplies, and we had a rental car booked for a few days away. But lots of people do this bus ride on a wet or windy day. Not sure why the bus driver didn't stop, but he did pull over. We just had to run back to the bus to get on. Once we got to the main town, Avarua, we had a quick look around and we went into a few shops, but not a lot to see. This place thrives more on local markets and eateries all around the island. So off to the grocery store, which will show you a few prices of food items to compare. They use New Zealand dollars in the Cook Islands, which is handy for us Kiwis, so no need for conversion. So fizzy drinks for a 1.5 litre was $5 for sugar free or $7 with sugar, because they have sugar tax on the island. Didn't really matter the brand of drink. Potato chips, $3.70 for standard. The 6-pack of muesli bars were about $4. Rice crackers, $4. A 1.5 kg bag of flour was $5. 1 litre UHT long life milk, $3.30. Reduced cream for some dips, which you have to have, $5.50. A can of spaghetti, $2.40. 1 kg of frozen veggies, $8. We did see the same bag at another store for $14, so pays to shop around. And buying meat wasn't too bad. $7.90 a kg for chicken legs. 1 kg of sausages was $13. Half a cabbage, $4.50. 5 pre-packed onions, $2.10. And a dozen local eggs, $11.50. Small hummus, $5. And we got some apples for $5 a kg.
Well, that was $89, not too bad. It's enough food for several days, just to top up some of what we brought. But some things are just way more expensive than New Zealand, and other things are pretty similar.
We've worked so hard just to get this coconut out, and then now we're gonna try it.
Try and open it, eh?
Yep.
Here, right, I can have this. It's
Flowing. I need another cup. Oh. Can I hit that?
Yeah, just
See?
go toes. Good?
Mhm. Because it's got the coconut. I'll drink this.
How's that? Yum? It's so good, eh?
Today we're going to the Koka glass bottom boat snorkeling tours, and it's going to be so fun because we go out on the lagoon in a glass bottom boat, and then we're going to have a delicious buffet lunch, which I can't wait.
While researching the island, I came across this invitation to content creators to collaborate and to help show the beauty of the Cook Islands. So I fired off an email to the Cook Island Tourism Board, and a few local businesses were keen to have us. So we were offered 50% discount on this trip. Pretty exciting for us, but the day was definitely a bit hit and miss with the weather. Rain, sun, rain. But even if it's raining, this 4-hour activity has full-time entertainment, that's for sure. There's a few spots that they take you around the lagoon, but it was actually a bit rough today, with impending bad weather in the forecast. But there's so much to see down there, but we didn't stay too long before heading back to one of the islands for a buffet lunch and a coconut experience show that the kids couldn't get enough of. Lunch was amazing. This was just the fresh fruit and salads. The hot meat and fried bananas were still cooking, and when it's all you can eat, oh man. But it started pouring down during lunch, and poor old Toby got the frostbite. Well, a little bit cold, about 22 degrees, so he needed to warm up on Dad before we watched old mate climb the coconut tree, which he wasn't keen on after all that rain, which had us laughing.
Alright. Wow, are you guys ready to see this?
Yeah.
Wow, that looks slippery. But I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Yep. Are you guys ready to see this? Yeah. Alright guys, start clapping your hands. Let's go up. Come on.
Now, for some strange reason, I always get picked to be the person from the audience. Don't ask me why, but it doesn't matter what it is, magic shows, coconut shows. In the end, I was glad I got picked for this and not for some of the things coming up.
So good?
No. Yep, that's the one. Yep, go.
I don't want to break another one.
Go. Wait. We call this one stainless steel. Yeah. All right, warrior, time to finish the job, my man. I know you can't break this one. If you do, my man, I don't know what you want. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, roll back. Yeah, that's the one. Go, warrior. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, let's go.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah! Mate, that is one hairy nut.
I definitely prefer breaking branches, opening coconuts, than dancing on the stage. That was a lot of fun, and finally this weather has cleared up. That was such a well done show. That was hilarious the whole way through. I always get picked for blooming getting up on the front on those things as well. I don't know why. We had about half an hour to hang out on the island and explore, swim, take photos, listen to the music before we hop back on the boat and we're taking back over to the main island.
Alright everyone, it's been raining most of today. We did go for a little wander down the beach where we decided we're going to commit to a 1,000-piece puzzle. That's what you do on these rainy days, eh? Not much else to do when it's raining.
Now, we are definitely pros at managing bad weather in wild places, but we were grateful to have all of the extra space to be able to spread out.
Well, another full day of rain and wind today. I went for a run around the island though, so it was a bit cooler, and Soph went for a bike ride. Soph's actually just doing maths with Toby, so he has to do some schoolwork today. Poor Toby. We've been working on the Titanic mystery puzzle over here that we're slowly making progress on, 1,000 pieces. Hopefully they're all there. The island definitely still feels tropical even in the rain, but can't put a time lapse up down to the beach and see what it looks like. There's a little bus shelter by where we are, so hopefully I can stay dry while you get to see what the sky's doing out there. No, this rain's sideways. I'm fortunate. It's like this.
This is definitely not the kind of weather you want to have when you're on holiday. We were so looking forward to getting our rental car tomorrow for a bit more freedom to get out of the house and explore, but this is part of the reality. Back at the house, we had a home-cooked meal, simple one, mince, pasta, cooked frozen veggies and cheese sauce, something nice and hearty.
Finally, the puzzle is completed.
Just about.
Just about.
One piece
Okay.
missing.
No one wants to put in their piece because they want to be last.
Everybody go.
My God. Looking for. We just might even go.
You know where.
I don't.
Right there where you put it just before.
Jade Leopard.
Right there.
Mr. Boss.
Where's the last piece? Oh, it is there.
You winner.
Yes!
Yay!
Now
fives.
smash it! Woo! Yeah, break it up. Yippee! Woo! Yeah! Now let's count
It
them.
was a tricky puzzle because you didn't get to see what the picture was. It was one of those mystery ones.
Now I need to look at it from above.
Yeah, now we need to figure out what actually happened.
Sweet, just picking up my little rental here. Looks like it's pretty well organised. Anyway, looks at my name on it. Alright, I've picked up the family who all have cabin fever. Ready to go exploring. How do you like the car, kids?
It's super cool.
It's cool.
It's so roomy.
And the seats are comfy.
Comfortable. It's very clean. Soph, do you think it's good? It's rented through Cook Island Car Rentals. $65 a day for a mid-sized car.
It's pretty cute. Pretty cute.
Alright, let's go for a hoon.
Do you cry when you laugh? Cause I have oceans in my eyes. And it rains every day. No, my homeland's never dry. But you were born by the lake, so you don't seem to mind it much. Yeah, your time is evergreen, even when it starts to snow. Yeah, your bed is ever warm, even when it's 5 below. And my feet are always frozen, but you don't seem to mind it much. I told the stars about you. I told the sun and the moon. And everybody agrees you seem like
The rain and the wind finally settling down after 5 days. I was so desperate to get the drone out and see the rough waves breaking out on that reef after all of that strong wind.
Pack the bags and hitch a ride. Feel the wind begin to rise. I don't mind, it's home to me. Never mind, it's home to me. Got the signal for the flight. Found a place to spend the night. I don't mind, it's home to me. By your side is home to me.
Alright team, our Rarotonga adventures have just begun, and next episode the sun's out and it's so hot, and we've got some really awesome adventures planned and we can't wait to share them with you. Thanks for making it this far through our video, and we'll see you next time.